The alley smelled of rain, rust, and something faintly metallic, like old blood diluted by time. Darius froze under the flickering streetlight. At the far end, a car burned quietly, its engine ticking like a dying clock. The driver's door hung open. And there, just beyond the hood, a small child lay half-curled on the pavement, unmoving. A girl. Maybe 5. "Help," she whispered, barely audible. Darius didn't think. He ran. Wait. The voice didn't come from behind him. It came from everywhere. Darius stumbled to a stop. From the shadow between 2 buildings, something unfolded. Too tall, too thin, its outline shifting like smoke trying to remember a shape. "You're going to save her," it said conversationally. Darius swallowed hard. "Of course I am." The thing tilted what might have been its head. "Of course." "Who, what are you?" Darius demanded. "A witness," it said. "A curator of consequences." The girl coughed weakly. Darius took a step forward again. "Just one moment," the thing said. "Indulge me. You believe this is the right thing to do, yes?" Darius snapped. "She's a child. She'll die if I don't help her." "And that is wrong." "Yes." The thing seemed to smile without having a face. "Morality," it murmured, "is such a confident illusion." Darius pushed past it. "I don't have time for this." "You have nothing but time." The world stopped. The rain froze mid-air. The fire halted, a sculpture of flame. Even the girl's shallow breathing ceased. Darius spun around. Panic rising. "What did you do?" "I removed urgency," the thing said. "Now, we can talk." "I don't want to talk." "No," it agreed softly. "You want to act. That's what makes this interesting." It raised a long, indistinct limb and gestured. The alley dissolved. They stood in a hospital room. Machines beeped steadily. The girl, alive, bandaged, slept peacefully in a bed. Darius exhaled in relief. "Good. Watch," the thing said. Time lurched forward. The girl grew, 7, 10, 15. Smart. Quiet. Observant. At 23, she stood at a podium. "The new allocation model will optimize resource distribution globally," she said, her voice calm, assured. Applause. Darius frowned. "She's helping people." "Yes," the thing said. Time surged again. Cities. Crowds. Protests. Screens filled with numbers, shortages, directives. Necessary sacrifices for long-term sustainability. Population balancing measures. Non-compliant regions will be deprioritized. Darius's stomach turned. "What is this?" "Her solution," the thing replied. The images grew darker. Entire regions starved, not by accident, but by design. Calculated deprivation. Millions categorized as statistically non-essential. Bodies in rows. Children, so many children, hungry, crying, fading. Darius staggered back. No, that's not, she was just a kid." "She is saving the future," the thing said. "From her perspective." "That's insane." "Is it?" "Her models are flawless. Her logic, unimpeachable. Billions live longer, more stable lives because of her decisions." Darius shook his head violently. "At the cost of millions." "Ah," the thing said. "So we are counting lives now." The scene froze on a mass grave stretching beyond the horizon. Darius whispered, This can't be because I saved her." The thing leaned closer. "But it is." The world shattered again. Back to the alley. The girl lay where she had been, but this time, Darius stood still. "Now," the thing said, "observe the alternative." Darius couldn't move. Couldn't speak. The girl's breathing slowed, stopped. Silence. Darius clenched his fists. "No." Time moved. The alley emptied. No one came. The girl's story ended there. And then, the world expanded outward. Different people stepped into places she would have occupied. A scientist, less brilliant, more compassionate, developed a slower, imperfect system of resource sharing. It failed sometimes. It struggled. But no one engineered starvation. No one decided millions were expendable. Cities grew messier, less efficient, but fuller, warmer. Children ran through streets that, in the other timeline, had been silent. Darius watched years unfold. No mass graves. No calculated suffering. Just flawed, ordinary life, imperfect, but kinder. His voice cracked. More people live. More people suffer less, the thing corrected. There is still pain. There is always pain. But not that pain. Darius sank to his knees. All because I didn't help her. All because you chose differently, the thing said. Darius looked up, eyes wild. So what am I supposed to do? Let her die? How could that ever be right? The thing's form rippled, almost amused. You are asking the wrong question. Then what's the right one? It leaned in, its presence suddenly immense. What makes you so certain that you get to decide what right means? Darius stared at it, speechless. You see a child, it continued. You feel compassion. You act. You call that morality. It is morality, Darius said weakly. It is your morality, the thing corrected. A story you tell yourself so your choices feel clean. Darius looked between the two frozen versions of the girl, the one who would live, the one who would die. I can't just do nothing. Of course not, the thing said softly. You are human. You will act. You will choose. And you will believe, with absolute conviction, that you were right. It straightened. That is the most fascinating part. The world began to unravel again. Wait. Darius shouted. Which one do I choose? The thing's voice echoed as everything dissolved. You already have. Darius jolted upright, gasping. His room. Dark. Familiar. Safe. Sweat soaked his sheets. His heart pounded like it was trying to escape his chest. He looked around wildly. No alley. No fire. No child. Just the quiet hum of a fan and the distant sound of rain against the window. A dream, he whispered. His hands trembled. Slowly, he lay back down, staring at the ceiling. The images lingered, the girl, the futures, the impossible weight of a choice he had never actually made. Darius swallowed hard. It didn't happen, he said aloud, as if convincing himself. But sleep didn't come again. And somewhere, buried deep beneath relief, something else remained. A quiet, unsettling doubt. Not about what he would do, but about whether it would ever truly be right.